What's up, guys? I'm Comet13, back with another video, and I've been getting some requests to do some more LEGO content, so I will gladly do it. As you guys know, I'm already a big LEGO fan, and you guys have been showing so much kindness towards my channel, and yes, I've only been on YouTube for a little while, about 2 and a bit months, almost 3 now, but I've made a big impact, I can tell, and you guys have made a big impact on me, and that just helps so much, you see, because, I try really hard to do my videos and stuff, and you guys are so nice when it comes to them, and I just wanted to, thank you guys by making more content. So recently, I think I've shown this mock-off before, which is so the idea is, it's the Battle of Coruscant. Yes, the base plate isn't too detailed, but still. So Mace Windu, there he is, and his purple soldiers, his men, are fighting off hordes of droids, as you can tell, and they're doing a good job, yeah? They're doing a good job. But now a 501st gunship has dropped in, Padme, leading them, and all the 501st clones have jumped out, and they're getting out, you can see the custom pilots and stuff there, getting out and getting ready. But then the more droids moving in, you see, so, it's a pretty intense battle. That's pretty cool. Then I've got my Umbara model, and I made a custom Rex not long ago. So I've given, a poncho. It isn't too different, you see. But I've given, a poncho, so he looks like Bad Batch Rex, even though this is the Clone Wars. So, there's a few clones on there, a bit of money in that, but still. This is one of my favourite mocks, so this... I've been editing a little bit and stuff, just with the figures in it. So it's like a droid outpost that's been held by a Sarge Ventress. And then Yoda has come in with some Phase 1 grunts and some Phase 2 grunts. So they're just regs, yeah. But they've moved in with, I believe they are... let's me think. ATTE, Turbo Tank... I want to say it's I know it's called a Republic Fighter Tank on the LEGO website, but oh, it has a name. If you guys remember, put in the comment section if you've got this far, but I can't remember. But yeah, and then I've made my Battle Scarif mock. I would like to be bigger than it is, but it's got some really nice figures in it, like my Shore Trooper and stuff. And then I've made recently my Endor mock over there. I got this off one of my friends. Big shout out to Toxin Rivals. He was just selling some of his old Lego, so I thought I'd get the original Headhunter off him. With all its figures. As you can see, there's Pong Krell. Fine addition to my collection. Then there's my original figure, Duel of the Fates. So there's original Qui-Gon there with the hole in his chest. And I'm working on more parts to stop motions and stuff. I've got some more ideas from other people just by going through YouTube, and they've been really nice. Something I got recently, I made a new shelf for my room and my office, and I put all my Marvel figures on it. So that is almost focus. It was weird. So I've got almost every Marvel figure, which is really cool. You can see the Deadpool over there, Wolverine, that kind of thing. So I'm proud of them. And then you guys have seen all my Star Wars Lego, all my Lego City stuff. Been organising more to do my Star Wars. And then my biggest thing of all time. Ta-da! Almost one of every clone trooper ever. So I've got stuff like the Modern Clones 2025. And then we've got 2024, 2023, 2022. Then we've got 2021 kind of thing up to there. And then the camera's being horrible. And then we've got 2019, 2018, that kind of area. I've got most of Skittle Squad. I'm just missing the captain. And I've got all the 2012 figures, the Arc Trooper and stuff. And then my newest edition was when I bought the Headhunter, and it's the original 501st Trooper. So yeah, proud of them. I always put the instructions on my wall, because why not? Because they're pretty cool. And then we've got the old Starfighter over here. We've got the modern Arc 170. As I said before, 2014 Headhunter. Well, 2013, 2014. And I've got my coin collection, my official Blue Peter badge. And then I've got, yeah, the bits of Lego I haven't organised properly yet, but most of it's already done. So yeah, I thought you guys would like to see more detail into my mocks. So here's like, so we've got the bomb squad, and like a custom 212th Arc Trooper there. So this is set in like the time where there are some like Phase 1 clones and stuff, but it is mostly, yeah, it's mostly Phase 2, because it's like the time where Phase 1's are kind of going away now. And especially the fact that these guys are Phase 1 bomb squad. So, meh. They fit in alright. And then we've got like, I've put this in. So when like original Obi-Wan is fighting Maul, I put Palpatine like sharing like an ice cream or something with well, Emperor Palpatine. just a little Easter egg there, which I thought was pretty cool. If you guys like my videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a ton when you do, because I'm trying to get boosted into the YouTube algorithm. And honestly, I'd like to do this as my profession. I'd like to see you guys more, like to see what you guys think. I'd like to see what you guys think on my edits. I've been making some more recently. Oh, and a bit of a shout out to Anita. Yes, he's much bigger than I am, and I'm subscribed to him, but he's been doing quite a few competitions at the moment with some of his new songs, like his new fonts and stuff. Having listened to them, and I've made my most recent edit, which was a Utah edit from JDK. I made that using his song and someone else's, using CapCut of course, but still. And I did put a lot of time into it, so go and give that a like. It'll help me out a lot, because I want to know if you guys enjoy watching them. Because yes, my videos, I'd love for my videos to do as good as my shorts. Some of my shorts get, like my highest short has got 1.6k views, which I'm very, very proud of. But I know it could be better. We've got to be real, you know? And to be real and stuff, I'd like to do a full content thing on YouTube. I'd love to be able to do that. But never always ends that way, you know? So I also thought, today, why don't I show you some of my World War II stuff and some of my other bits and pieces. So yes, it's a bit dark in here, but you can see I have some of my family members' medals and stuff. I have commemorative coins, bullet shells, more medals and things, more commemorative coins, a poppy that one of my friends made for me, regular poppies. I have an actual RAF beret. I have a World War II encyclopedia back there. But my most exquisite, if you will, item is this. So what it is this big hunk of metal is a compass of either a Lancaster bomber, which is a British bomber, or it's off of a British Spitfire. So I know it's British because we've looked at the design and things, but I just thought it's really impressive and really, really cool. So yeah, I've got like my car and like bus collection models and stuff. There's a few Lord of the Rings figures back there from a little while ago. Other Lego bits and pieces that I've got. And I have been working a bit on this for a while. I have my own little, you know what, no, we're going to turn the LED lights at the full experience. So look at this, we're going to put on the yellow to make like sunlight kind of thing. And then we drop down, look at this. That's a green, never mind. This is one of the original Lego castle sets. So I've been making different bits and pieces on this. If you guys want to see me make a Lego stop motion with my knights, I will gladly do it. I find it fun. I've got a few like D&D Lego characters and stuff, just letting around. There's like a couple of monks that are spreading the word of God. I've got like dragons and stuff in their lairs. I've got another original castle set that came with that dragon. I've got like my own little church that I made. And I've got like some taverns and some other buildings and things. Which is also where I keep some of my Minecraft Lego down here. I don't have much. But this figure is actually really impressive. So look at him. So I've used just some regular plain. Let's stick him on the church. Bearing in mind I made this church when I was like 5. So it is some older Lego, and man, let's take his best. But still, there. So I've used some regular black legs. I've used like the modern Black Panther's body, like the torso. I've used a black Batman cape. I've used like a Lego like dagger. And then my favorite bit. So I stuck on. Oops, head won't come off. It is hard doing this one-handed, guys. Oh my god, I broke the church. Never mind. I think his head is just a plain black one anyway. But and then I used this mask from like an Ninjago piece. And doesn't he look insane? Like, I'm subscribed to someone on YouTube as well. And I'll put his name in the description, because I can't quite remember it off heart. But he does some really, really, really good stop motions. I've commented a bunch on him. And if you guys want to see me do like an assassin thing, like stop motion with him, then sure, yeah. Why don't I try that? Yeah? If you guys really want me to, I will. I just thought it'd be quite cool, just because he is cool. And even if you don't like Lego, that's fine. Everyone has their own opinion. But I think he's pretty cool. And I've also made my own Death Eaters and stuff like that. They're all really cool. But yeah, so I've got a little bit of Minecraft Lego as well, just because, you know, why not? Little Lego farm. Lego, whatchamacallit, Shepherd. My Lego police station from one of the original police sets. A couple of Marvel figures in there, little Easter eggs and stuff. It is quite a hostage situation. Well, not a hostage situation. It's quite a police defensive thing, isn't it? And there's this plane getting on over here with weapons and stuff in it. Surrounded by police officers, by the way. Even the train station has a police officer on it. There's like police officers wandering around just freely with guns and stuff. Armoured police officers in the police station. Fighter jets. Helicopters. There's even like capture trucks and stuff. This is the most police-dependent city I've ever seen. And then they've got like riot vans, multiple police cars, like patrol cars and stuff. Guys with guns on the outside. But there's also like people fighting and stuff. And like this guy, he's about to rob the fire station. What is he gonna do? Look, he's like pressed against the window with a pistol. It's insane. I also have this. This is pretty cool. It's a Lamborghini Countach. So yes, it's not. I might have just said that wrong. Is it Countach? I don't know. I think it's Countach. Anyway, Lamborghini Countach. And inside, where rather than the regular driver, I have in fact swapped him out for none other than what is actually official Lego Tom Holland. Because I can, you know. I get in the Ferrari jacket as well, and the jeans. I just think it looks really, really cool, because it is a really cool car. And Tom Holland is really cool. But, oh yeah, also, who is your favourite Spider-Man? I've made Spider-Mans before on this. And, like, my favourite personally is Tobey Maguire, then Tom, then Andrew. I have nothing against Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. But, personally, I think the other two have more of a, like, a story to them, in a way. Yes, Andrew's really cool, but still, just my personal opinion. You guys can hit me in the comments, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah, and I've got, like, a bit of a battle over there with the Juggernaut and stuff. Just trying to use as many of my stuff in mocks, you see. Because, like, yes, I have loads. But if you don't put them in, like, displays and stuff, they don't get seen, do they? And that's just sad, in my opinion. So I've been displaying much more of my Lego since then. But yeah, so comment which MOC is your favourite. Personally, I'd say one of these smaller MOCs, because they're quite highly detailed. Or I do like this Holdout one, but I also really do like this Coruscant Guard one. Even though the Coruscant Guard aren't my favourite Legion, it's the Wolfpack. And I do not have any Wolfpack LEGO figures. Also, if anyone in the comments, or anyone that's watched this video has like because I know people that I've like subscribed to and stuff have like eBay accounts or whatever. But if you do have some Wolfpack LEGO and you think about selling it, I will gladly take it off you, because as I say, I'm collecting one of every clone over there on the other side of my office. And I have no Wolfpack, which is really sad. But yeah, so if you guys have anything like that, please, I need it. And then but as I was saying, this MOC is one of my favorites. I mean, it's got one of my favorite Jedi in it. It's got different senators and stuff, loads of droids packed full of battle droids, B2s, commando droids, even spider droids, and tri droids. It is packed, and yes, I know my Star Wars. So yeah, I've been also trying to collect multiple of every Jedi ever. It's I need the original Plo Koon. I've got the original Qui-Gon, but he's in a MOC, so. Jacked Yoda. I do have Clone Wars Yoda as well. And I don't have New York Yoda. I need that, but still. New Anakin, Light Up Anakin, Burnt Anakin, New Obi-Wan, old Obi-Wan, multiple different versions of Luke, Pongrel, different versions of Ahsoka, one of them's in a MOC. And yeah, that's a bit of it. But yeah, you guys like my collection? Please put hearts and... Oh yeah, that's a Jedi Bob. That is the original Jedi Bob, by the way. Just really, really, really good condition. And I gave him a new lightsaber because the other one, the chrome one, had broke. And it was starting to look a bit shabby with the blade and stuff. So I just replaced it. But, yeah. Comment Jedi Bob if you got this far into the video. I understand it isn't the longest video ever, because it is just me talking about LEGO, and you guys don't want to hear me drone on forever. But yeah, so if you enjoy, please put hearts and stuff in the comments. I love them. I absolutely love looking at you guys' comments. I heart almost every comment I get, just to show you guys that I really do care. And I reply to quite a lot of them as well. Quite a lot of people on YouTube, they are my actual friends in real life. So if you ever come across their channels, honestly, I've made videos promoting some people before. Like Fordo, which was Waxer. I'm not going to stop calling you that, Waxer. Just because that's what I know you as. And there's the Scottish Clone Trooper. All really, really cool people. And there was CT, where he tried to change his name and failed miserably. He's now just Ark, really. So yeah, go check out them. They're all really, really nice people. If you guys want to see more stop motions of mine, I am working on a World War II one Corv. I am working on it. Believe me. I do try. And I go as fast as I can with all sorts of different projects and stuff on. So, you can't expect too much from me. But, until then, that is me out, guys. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.